Hey, Pastor Timothy, you didn't want any of that filthy lucre from last week, right?
I think I might have added it.
Oh, you have added it? All right, sweet.
Yeah,
All good.
yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
No, cool. Well, in which case, I'm glad that so that's all good. So we've got an extra platinum piece. Sorry, we've got a spare platinum piece to
Oh yeah, yeah. Have it.
Okay, take an extra platinum then.
Hmm.
Who got the hill giant strength potion?
Um,
Do you think that's a good one for old Squiddy McSquidhand?
he's dex based.
Oh yeah, I'm
Uh,
kind of
yeah, you or talk probably.
yeah. How's you take it, talk, because I've got decent enough strength normally, except I'm down 3 strength.
Oh, is that just going to be solved by a long rest, or is that?
One by one, I think, as the impression that I got. And there was a potion of healing as well, wasn't there?
Potion of greater healing. I'll hang on to that, I guess, because I'm
Yep.
generally the one that can kind of get at you.
I don't need the leather armor. Um,
But remember, we might meet somebody new who might join our ranks that might benefit from that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, there we go. And the Iron Stone of Sustenance. Who wants to go on a eating fast? Oh,
What does it do? What's the stone do?
means you don't have to eat, I presume. Because you know how much we play with rations and that sort of thing. But yeah, most likely to be thrown in a cell.
I'll hold on to that as well if no one
Yep.
else
Yep.
cares.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds priestly. Yep.
Three simple injections a day, no problems.
All right. Well, that's it. There's a couple of daggers and various other things, but that's the main thing. Cool. Oh, Tinker's tools. Anyone? I might take the Tinker's tools just in case. Not that I can use them, but just to hand to someone.
Same art. Same art. Yep, the same art that I sent you in Discord earlier today. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. No worries. That's okay. Not a big deal. You guys see some type of elf, extremely fair, almost whitish gray skin, bright white hair, battle scars like sword cuts over his face, all over his body, shirtless, just some kind of roughed up, like Hulk torn up pants. How, when Hulk goes back to Bruce Banner, his pants are all torn and misaligned, and he has his weapons kind of drooping down by his sides, which are two truncheons. Which, if you don't know what truncheons are, like wooden clubs that go to an L that you can kind of hold along your forearm.
Well met, good sir. We're basically evacuating the cells. We've been unlocking each of these. So, are you keen to come out?
Malcolm, do I have this string of sadness coming from me? Okay. I don't know how I got here. Where is here?
They, you might have been ripped from the material realm, but yeah, this is some form of jail in which you get consumed and used to, I guess, maintain this weird rule of the Queen. Something about the misery of the people here means that there's a giant dome across this area, and dare I say it, it's a place of torture. I guess I'd say that you're just unlucky more than anything. But don't worry, we're here to save you.
I don't remember any of the dome. What are you talking about? I was at the games. We were at the games. There was the leap of faith, and the king was going to fight in the arena. I don't remember anything after that.
Oh, you've missed a lot then. Well, don't you worry. We'll get you home. We, as you might have noticed, are brave adventurers come to solve all the problems. We are the Five Winds.
Oh, the tentacle one kind of looks like me. Kind of looks like shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's seen better days, but that doesn't mean we won't do our damnedest to get you out of here and get you home.
Well, it took a lot of effort to defeat the creatures who are maintaining the cells, and I mean, we're glad that we did, because now we get to release you.
Okay, go. Just go easy. I don't know what's going on. Oh, what?
You know that.
What is this light? This light feels kind of warm.
This is just the vibes that our good friend Talk here gives off. We feel emboldened when we're near him.
Oh, okay, but just don't go too fast. I don't think I have the strength that I normally do.
Well, what we're doing is we're evacuating out to the theater. Yeah, the theater. There's a horrific sound. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but that just continuously loops. But in the theater, you'll have some peace at least.
Okay. Lead the way. Lead the way.
Can I just ask? You appear to be more capable than most, judging by your physique. You wouldn't happen to have lost any inventory, would you? a misplaced sword or something like that around?
Where's my truncheons? Are they in the cell or truncheons?
Have we found the truncheon? Yeah. Ah, are you talking about these? Are you some sort of, well, dare I say it, some sort of Bobby that's been locked up? I mean, talk here. He's part of the police force in the material realm, or at least part of the guard, and there's nothing untoward with that.
It's just something I learned to practice with as a child. That getting picked on, I didn't want to harm them, so I figured if they just got knocked unconscious, they would leave me alone. But I don't use them that much. It's mostly just so I can trip somebody that's chasing me, and then I can get away.
Ah.
So you would normally, if you were fully healthy, be quite fleet of foot?
I think I normally just try to live a quiet life.
Would you benefit perhaps from this sturdy leather outerwear? Would that be of some use to you?
Maybe for warmth if it's cold, but I'm comfortable as is.
So anyway, I'll proffer that leather armor that we had that seems unsuitable for most of the rest of us, and if not, I think we should perhaps put that into a backpack, if it is of no use to any of the injured.
Would you want the +1 leather armor?
Oh, I don't know. I'll reach out. And as he reaches out for it, his other hand comes and grabs his other hand and pulls it away. And you see a shift in his demeanor. No. You know that our body is strong, upholding, almost holy. We don't need that. And then instantly you see he kind of shifts back. Just what's going on? Who are you all again? Where am I?
Oh dear boy, you're obviously in shock. Let us bring you to the theater, get you warm, and hopefully nurse you back to some semblance of health. My name is Timothy, by the way.
That sounds nice. Are you a man of the cloth?
Have you heard about the Redeemer and the wonderful things that he can do for you in your life path?
I don't remember. All I know is that he kind of, as he rubs his forehead, kind of trying to remember, you see on his hand a ring, and it has a symbol of the broken moon. And he says, I know of the moon god, but I can't remember Redeemer.
Right. That broken moon symbol. That the moon god, the broken moon.
So remember to break the reign of the dark angels. Their source of power was the moon, and it was shattered by the regime to follow it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure we'll sort all that out in time. No need to worry yourself about it right now. Let's just get you warm and safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Since you're somewhat injured, maybe we will get young Hector to help you carry, perhaps, since he's got quite a good grip.
As long as there's no funny business, it's okay. No means no, sir.
I have to say that Hector hates getting close to people. He hates physical touch.
And he's quite contemptuous of pretty much everyone, so I don't think he'd carry a new person.
Look, I'll carry you if you need help.
I think I can walk. Just let me lean on you.
Okay.
The ring. That's it. Does my exhaustion matter for this or no? Sure. 5.
D20. 18?
Something good. It rains spells of lesser restoration.
Who's rolling the D100 or you are? Remember, if you're close by, +3.
+3. Yep.
Unless you're... Oh.
Mine's a 13, even though I did disadvantage, just adding it wrong with the extra +3.
Oh,
Is the
no.
D4 at disadvantage? Yeah. Might as well be.
Oh dear.
I was prepared for it this time. Two D20. Here we go. And add them up. Here we go. I'm going to lose 40 strength points. Oh, 35. Uh-huh.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh. Can I can we try and break into this house here and just get them some shelter?
I'm going to be administering Spare the Dying, if I can spam that. Does that seem to help? One.
I try and I check around to see if there's a doorway that I can just sort of kick open and move them inside. Just drag people inside a building. Okay, perception. I see nothing. And then do I?
Valen. I'm just he's trying to search too. Perception check, 12.
I'm gonna look around at all the people and just start telling them, "Come on, people, you have to get off. I know it's tough now, but you can't give up. We've only got a little way to go, and then you'll be safe. But if you stop here now, you'll surely perish. Everyone, please follow this light." I'll hold the gem of brightness and make it shine, just in case it gives it some sort of, like, you know, a symbol of something that they can follow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
16. Yeah, because the 3 from the aura.
The 3 from the aura.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Who's got the Iron Stone? Can we give one of them the Iron Stone? So at least they'll have a full belly. Yeah, okay, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Look, I'm just going to try and, because I used to be strong. I'm going to try and pick up like the 2 youngest looking ones and try and pick them up and move them and just put them over my shoulder, like double climb and carry. Mhm. That is a 6. Mm. Ooh.
If my saving them for that, I'm going to try some laying of hands for a point each for each of the afflicted. So I'm going to do that for however many people I can do in a round. So I've got 15 points left. Five.
My goodness, these rolls.
I'm going to try to attack. Everyone here, they all look so morose and low morale that I'm going to say, now all of you, be listen very carefully. What do you get when you put a duck in a microwave? A soul singer, Bill Withers. What's brown and hairy and very dangerous? A chimpanzee with a machine gun. Everyone, just trying to tell jokes to make everyone like take their minds off the bullshit and. Oh, it was so close. Rolled off that 19.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he shook off the worst of the. Is the wind still blowing or no? He's gonna attempt to just get up alongside the wall here to get out of the worst of the breezeway. And just try to buck her down.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, my strength. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank God I'm still rolling trash with these D4s. Oh, sorry. Ignore that strength roll. I was attempting to adjust the score. All right. This time I'm going to activate my shield, so my animated shield. So that still leaves me with 2 hands free for that. But I'm going to try and use that as a windbreak to help guide them towards this sheltered archway leading into what would have been formerly the High District. For that. So, and again, I will spam the spare the dying as much as I can. That's seeming to help. Right. Well, I'll use the shield to do that, and then attempt to shepherd some of these people to safety. Oh, of course. Now my strength's down on that. No wonder that number is. Yeah.
I'm just going to look down at these guys, and I'm going to grab one, but say, "Do you understand? If you don't fucking move now, the storm's going to be the worst of your problems. Move now!" And yell in their face. Right. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's my intimidation. Let's go. 17.
Yo.
Oh, yay.
Yep. He's just hunkered down right now.
Is he actually?
Right, I cast dancing lights, and the lights I move around to light on each of these 12, going around, and when they land on one, I pick out like someone who seems really bereft, and I go over to them and say, you don't look so good. What if you found out that you had gold coming out your ears? And I mage hand a gold piece from behind the ear, just doing some close up magic to try and cheer everyone up.
Yay.
Well, I will. I'll have a go, since my shield's already activated this time, so I think I should be able to spam my spare the dying for some people. So not like a charisma save, just a charisma check. So I can just roll that. 12. Hooray!
Mm-hmm. Timothy and Belson. Yeah, I'm just, I just like just going to grab them as many as I can to just haul them back into the thing, back underneath the cover, and I'm just trying to exert all my effort to do that. 12. Yep. Way.
Okay. So for my last round, I think I've got to fall back on cajoling them, not performing for them because I've not been that great at that. So I'm going to look at all of the three last people and say, look at yous. There's only three of you left. Everyone else has come with us. Why don't you come with us? You just join everyone else. I wouldn't be very happy here just with three of you. You know, join the rest of the gang. We'll have a big hug.
Mm. I've got no vision. It's black for me.
Yeah, I can see everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. And can we? And whereabouts was it silent? Was it only in the main theater, or was it in the foyer? Well, let's bring them in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, previously, when we were looking out from the ziggurat, we could see that there was some sort of connection, some sort of unearthly energy coming from the um,
Dungeon of Tears?
from the dungeon to that. Did that seem to dissipate now that we've taken away the imprisoned?
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although fear not, for on that scale we would be hardly noticeable to such an immense creature, I'm sure. It would be mere gnats or infectious parasites upon its body.
Aye, and what do you do? Just parasite. Well, as we usher the people in and try to tend to wounds and stuff like that, I'd like to approach Valen and say, "Now, son, are you feeling better? Are you coming to yourself?"
Sorry, just give me 1 second, guys. Malcolm, I sent you a quick message. Okay. So when you approach him now, you see his demeanor's completely changed. He's kind of more still kind of weak and exhausted, but he got more gusto in his chest, and his head's held a little high. Well, yes, thank you. I appreciate you asking. I'm doing much better in here. Name's Ashen, mercenary of Lord Simonder. I did things off the books for him. What's the status here?
Ashen. Oh, is that a nickname or?
Nope. Name's Ashen. What do you ask? You got an issue going on? What do you need?
Well, we could do with some help if you're feeling hale and hearty. There's all these people we need to take care of and find a way to get them back to the prime material plane, to the real city once this damn dome is down. It seems like you're doing.
What's the status of this dome here?
Sorry?
What's the status of the dome here? Any progress going on?
Well, it seems to just be dissipating. Once the link of the battery of suffering from the Dungeon of Tears was cut off from the ziggurat, it seems to be dissipating, but there's a small matter of a giant cosmologically horrifying spider that's waiting on the other side of it as well. So, don't know about that. But
if it's like any normal beast, if it gets bored, it'll move on.
And so you're a mercenary with working for Simonder.
Off the books. These are troubling times. With his death and all, I figure I'd just spit it out. You guys seem trustworthy.
His death. I thought you don't I mean, obviously you've been regaining some memories. The last time you said
Yeah,
was from the King's Games.
that happens at times. Don't be too fret about that. You got me here now. What's required?
Well, do you have any first aid training or medical know-how? Because there's people here are quite messed up. More messed up than any of us.
Well, that's the thing. So I got a little bit there. You said your name was Timothy, but you all look a little like shit too. And if we're gonna be the ones to protect them, I'd rather use my gifts to make sure our line of defense is more solid.
Right, we help where it's needed.
Right. And if the fence goes down and everybody dies, then we helped where needed was wrong.
Now, Mr. Ashton, I believe you said you wanted to help. Maybe it's best that you just have a bit more rest. You seem like you seem a bit agitated.
You look a little hurt before I take a rest. Why don't you come closer? Is it Timothy or is it Pastor with your robes on? I'm unsure.
It's you can call me Pastor. I think, and
That's reach your hand out, Pastor.
well, the Redeemer does teach us to trust, and I reach my hand out.
He's gonna grab your hand. He'll say, "May the moon bless you in its warming and everlasting light." And mechanically, it's lay on hands for 10.
Oh, thank you. But that is quite a strange energy. Warn me before you do that again, please. But I do thank you.
You not trust me, Pastor? There's more deities than yours.
Informed consent is what I'm all about, though.
I asked for your hand. You gave your hand. What more do you want?
I would love to just maybe turn around and start helping these people. Thank you, Mr. Ashen. You've been a great help.
He just nods.
How long, just visually ballparking, how long the dome will take to dissipate? Hours? Well, that will have to be enough time for us to make a plan to get these people out of here.
Yeah, well, like, what can we? Well, we can't. Where can we get out through though? Our ticket in and out was with our friend who took off. How do we leave?
Well, there's that strange woman that we met when we first got here. She might know something. There's also that demonic portal that the Queen was bringing her victims here from the plane. That might work in the other direction.
So, should we talk to the first person who we saw, the one from the shop?
They're the only native that we know that's even remotely friendly.
The shoemaker.
Yeah. The shoemaker. Well, that might be the best port of call. Shall we go over and visit? Dare I say it though? Perhaps we should just take at least a little bit of time just to recover ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. If we can do that while just gently tending to the 50 that we didn't lose 35 of, which was amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Nice round 50. Okay. So mechanically, if you like, you can take a short rest as the dome gradually dissipates.
With respect to that strength loss, short rest does nothing to reduce that.
Nope. A long rest will, though, just so you know.
What was I? That's 20. Why did I only roll one at a time? I clicked 4. Right. Well, that was well timed then.
Master Timothy. Voice channel 2, if you'd be so kind. Your patron is growing hungry. Your patron needs you to perform the ritual right now.
I'll do that. And I'm shaking in my boots. Is there any other differences in the kind of bond or connection between me and Faznuthan since we've been here?
Oh, it's been waiting for this opportunity. You're in his realm, and you have 50 souls, and he wants to feed on all of them.
Oh dear. Well, we did save 35 of them, so it's kind of like that's almost like a free meal.
And can you privately roll me 2d20, please?
Yeah.
Do you know how to privately roll just to me?
/GM roll?
GR.
GR.
And 2d20.
20.
Okay. I'll say what that roll means in a second, but let's bounce back to the other voice channel. You're performing the ritual, right?
I am.
Okay, let's go back.
Possibly go right.
Okay, so apart from just taking a breather, because let's face it, you guys deserve a breather. You're just hanging out, I assume, during the cold, during the short rest, tending to people, anything specifically people want to do, just let me know. Imagine Pastor Timothy is just doing the best he can. Yeah.
We've got a query around the aid that Talk gave us earlier in the day. It's supposed to last for 8 hours. Is it still in effect right now?
Yes. So your boost to your maximum hit points is still there.
Cool.
All right. So the Shadow Dome continues to fade more and more and more. You can't help but look apprehensively at this city-side spider-like entity around there. And Torque, one of the persons you're tending to, and looks up at you with forlorn eyes and says, I'm so tired. And they die right then and there.
Oh,
We need to see this woman. We need
But
to
do we
get there.
think that's the case? Because obviously this magical shield seems somehow linked to these people.
A kind-hearted lady who was in the best of spirits amongst all these forlorn ones. She's obviously sad. But she comes up to this nice old woman who would be, you imagine in normal times, should be everybody's grandmother. And she's just that type of person. And she holds your hand, frail hand, and she says, Alison, you have been so kind. You have saved so many of us. I just want to thank you. Boom, she dies.
Oh.
all right. Let me start making another character real quick.
Can we, so she just dies, there's nothing magical about her death or anything like that, she just...
It almost reads
Just
like
suddenly
she
dies?
gives up. She gives up. Breathing is all of a sudden too much for her. It's too much effort. And this scene keeps on repeating itself around the theatre. People just keeling over and just...
Pastor
giving-
Timothy, we need your help. Pastor Timothy, these people are dying here,
What's
please.
happening?
They're just keeling over. They're just dying. Please help us.
I don't know what I can do. My magic is gone. I can't.
The kid that carried over on your shoulder, Balson, that you picked up, falls at the feet at Pastor Timothy and says, "There's something you can do. You're a holy man. Please help us." The kid dies.
Oh. Are they getting...
No, by the Redeemer, no. They're nothing to you.
One of the you did mention a husband and wife that were rescued. They were just captured together. You hear the man sobbing as his wife dies in his arms, and in his grief he dies as well. Another one falls over.
Can I do a health check on one of them that's passed away to see if there's
Sure.
anything other than exhaustion that's...
Sure. Make a medicine check on one of these people that just stopped.
16.
It was no massive medical event. It just seems they had no more left to give. Like they've been running like a marathon every day, and all of a sudden one more step is one more step too much. It's just too much with them.
I say to Pastor Timothy, you've got the stone. I know that, but please just give one of them, please.
Yes, I'll give it to them, but there's nothing they can do with it. This is beyond the stone, man. This place. This is inevitable. Can't stop it.
You look around and it almost
Can
does
I roll
seem...
an insight on Pastor Timothy?
Sure.
Can I roll an insight on him saying it's inevitable?
Sure.
As I'm trying to figure out if he knows more.
Nope.
He's telling the truth.
And
Yep.
you
Okay, well, this is terrible. This is horrific.
it is horrific as more and more people are dying around you. So there's a
I know.
good dozen, 12 of them have killed over, and everybody's just looking terrified that they might be one of the ones that it happens to next.
So
You-
it
you
seems
go
to be randomly amongst
and
this
get out of here.
population.
If you can't watch this, you leave. This
Well,
is
we want to leave, but we want to take everyone with us.
Yeah, surely,
Uh,
Pastor Timothy, could you not administer some ritual rites over them, at least?
Like burial
I
rites?
and
Like a last
Yeah.
rites, at least a prayer for their souls of those that departed, as not to dishearten those of us that remain.
Redeemer, please take into custody these souls. Keep them safe from whatever would do them harm. Reunite them with their loved ones. Give them what they could not have in this world. Give them peace.
You're saying this last rites as the rest of you are trying to help as best you can. More people keep dying. At the end of the day, about half of them die. 22 of them just stop. You wait a while and the 28 remaining seem to be okay. But 22 souls were lost by whatever this event was.
I didn't get a malign feeling while this was happening of anything particular local.
Like a divine sense, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Okay. So
Not
there's
even-
no other evil.
Not even Valen. Maybe it's the new guy. And you look outside and the dome continues to dissipate. And the large spider-like entity walks away and leaves.
So perhaps we should consider where it is that Samsonar might return, if he can return.
Well, a message to the woman would be, in case he visits her first.
The
Or-
ghost of Kalar speaks up and says, "Didn't he leave some chests with that woman?"
It?
Yeah.
And if you remember, the 3 chests was the thing he was going to bring to this entity that he had made a deal with. And that was part of him helping you. But he got beaten up in the prison from memory and disappeared.
Sure did.
Yeah. Well, that's a good place to start, but I think that I would feel obliged to give these people a proper send-off. We can't leave them here like this.
Oh,
At
by
the
the
very
way,
least.
sorry to interrupt, but at the very least, this whole ordeal of watching these people that you work so hard to save, that you work to break them out of prison, that you work to save them from the storm, to finally get them to a place of safety. Just stop. It is taxing. Everybody take a point of exhaustion, please.
Even Valen? Another one?
Even Valen. So 4 points of exhaustion. I don't know. I can't remember what the 4th is.
It is hit point max halved.
Okay. 4th level of exhaustion.
Even though Valen just kind of hid in on the wall the whole time, it didn't help him.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think
No.
this might be psychological as well, with everybody else dying and us not yet having saved anyone. All we've done is prolonged their existence.
Well, I for one suggest that we make a run for the shopkeeper, and
So-
at the very least, I'll have some advice because that
We-
is
So the Angel of Despair on the bottom of the ziggurat now is not something that we need to deal with.
do you think we need to? Well, like, because the dome's coming down.
This
Mayhaps.
But it was just a thought. So yes, we should revisit the shoemaker. If conditions outside are now less injurious to the what people remain. But if I'm thinking of another place, if we cannot get out through that arcane teleporter that was in the Dungeon of Tears, then possibly the ziggurat might be the other way out.
Oh, of course, the teleporter.
But none of us is particularly arcane, so there's no way that we would understand, I should imagine, how to do that, unless one of these remaining refugees has some magical background.
they're just common folk.
Common, like
I have
cash in here.
I have some dabblings in these arcane sort of things, just as a passing interest. I may be able to at least have a good guess at how it works.
This is the one in the Dungeon of Tears, right?
Aye.
Well, do we have to go past the shoemaker's place if we were
Pretty
headed that way
much.
anyway?
It's I did it indicated on the previous map.
So we're down here, was it?
I thought it was like over here to the left.
There we go.
Something
The
like
red
that.
circle.
Yeah,
Oh, not
it's
far
the
from
long
the old-
ground. Yeah.
at the Temple of, or was the Temple of Life?
Yeah.
Temple
This was
North,
a Temple of
wasn't it?
Life right here.
Yeah. I spent so much time there. I remember it well.
Yeah.
So we want to go past her and then make a plan from there.
That's wise.
Now, there is an exit out of the High District up here, or do we have to go?
Oh,
way
yeah.
back down
Just
here?
go through here. It's easy enough. There's no guards, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to go visit the shoemaker.
Right. And we're going to leave the people here and come back once we've figured something out.
Sure. Valen, Ashen, Shade, are you coming along?
Yep.
Okay. So, you push out. It is some relief that the Shadow Dome is slowly dissipating. You give it another couple of hours, but you push forth, going south on the streets.
As we go to leave, I'll notice that Valen is following us, and I'm like, "Oh no! We were just going to. You guys can stay here and be safe, and we'll figure something out and come back for you if that works for you."
Well, now you said you wanted my strength, so do you want me or not?
If you're feeling up to it, but I don't. I wouldn't want to make your situation worse. You've been through a lot.
Situation? What are you implying?
Well, you just seem to be perhaps like you're acting like not yourself a little bit, or you were before, or I don't know which. What?
Use your words, boy.
You were very different when first we clapped eyes on you.
He was fatigued and he had been trapped. I imagine it was quite traumatic being in that the Dungeon of Tears.
I know, it just strikes me as passing odd that someone would snap out of it just like that.
Well, if he feels stronger enough to accompany us, although I notice he's limping, a little slower than perhaps we would normally walk, I'd say there's safety in numbers for us.
Sure. All I really wanted to know was that he felt strong enough to accompany us. So I don't want anyone to feel obliged to do that
Well,
dangerous stuff.
I mean, Pastor, you're the one who kind of had a little mental breakdown back there in the whatever that theater was, so who are you to judge me?
Yes. Yeah, I see. I take your point. And I'm just falling behind, just keeping a very close eye.
Okay. As you push down somehow familiar streets, though different, as we said, you pass by the Temple of Hope, Temple of Life, whatever it was called. It was one of the first buildings destroyed by Queen Athena. As you go, I think Pastor Timothy hasn't rolled yet, so Pastor Timothy, roll me a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody make me a perception check, please.
Are we what's exhaustion do? Does that make us at disadvantage on this?
Yes, it would.
Yep, that's why I was just checking. I roll it twice. Because...
Yep. Go, Bowser.
13 for me.
16 for me.
Okay, so this is only going to apply to Baleson. As you're walking along, maybe your eyes glance to the Temple of the Hope and you remember the good pastors that lived there. It's almost an open manhole cover. You stand in what looks like a puddle of goo, and you think, oh, it's just gonna be just maybe gooey shoes, and that's about it. But you step on it, and you're sucked down into this puddle of black goo, and he disappears from sight.
What?
Balin, no.
I didn't know quick stand worked that fast.
Do I have a chance to sort of jump and grab down into try and reach down for him?
Sure. Well, let's start with Balin. Balin, you're completely surrounded by tar. Let's start with Pastor Timothy. You should just throwing your hand into the goo, trying to grab him.
Yeah, throwing myself on my stomach beside the goo and just reaching down in there.
You're completely reaching blind, so this is going to be a matter of luck. Roll me a d6 and roll a 4, 5, or 6 to successfully grab his hand. You reach around in this black gooey tar and you can't find any bridges.
I find him. Hector, get your tentacle in there.
I would like to go on my stomach, stick my head down, and reach an arm down to try to reach him because I have blind sight of 10 feet.
Blind sight allows you to see in darkness. Can't see. This is black tar. You can see
so
things that are
dark
invisible.
vision lets me see in darkness, right?
Yeah, but you've got black
So
goop in
blind-
your eye, so I don't see how you could see even in this.
Okay. Maybe I just got mixed up what blind sight is, that's all.
Like, you can see invisible things. That's one of the big benefits. But you still need to be able to see.
So, blind sight says this per a quick Google.
Relying on sight. Ah, that's interesting.
So I get
You
10
have to
feet.
figure out, you have to figure out if sound or smell or touch, one of the other senses, would inform.
Relying on sight. Perceive it's. Oh, yeah. So you smell your way, you listen your way. I'm going to say you two roll a d6 and don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you grab hold of him. So, who's in there? It's Balson. Well, first of all, Balson, as you enter and make me a Constitution saving throw as you enter into this black tar.
Mm-hmm. I love con saves. 14.
Okay.
Am I
You're
in
fine.
his aura?
10 feet.
If
Yeah,
I'm
I
in the
think you
aura,
are.
then it'll be 17.
Here you are. Okay, and you feel
Yeah,
the arm of Valen grasps yours. Balson, you can try and pull yourself out with Valen's help. Make me an athletics check straight. Advantage because of Valen, disadvantage because you're exhausted. So just a straight roll.
20.
Almost like you're birthed and you come out of this black star and Valen helps you out.
Oh, cool. Ugh. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well,
Am
could
I
have happened to any of us.
covered in grime?
I know I thought Honored Bear was a poorly kept city. The potholes there, but this place. Are you okay, son?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
Well,
I don't seem to take any damage per se. That was scary. I just want to shove on and get the hell out of this place.
right.
Now, you are disgusting, Balson. You're covered in this tar-like substance.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there might be some water in the Temple of Life. We're right next to it. We might as well.
The ruins of it?
Yeah,
Remember, many of the buildings around here are ruined, and it was ruined in the prime material plane as well. Raised, I imagine, by the Queen on her orders when she cleared out all of those clergy types, such as yourself, and those that sported ponytails.
Yeah, there still might be a bit of water in there.
Just looking from the outside, it's a collapsed room. Not even worth looking, it's that obvious.
Okay, well, how much do you want to be clean, Baleson?
Well, I'll try and flick off as much of it as I can, scrape it off body as best I can. But I can still keep on going. Like so mechanically, am I just going to lose some charisma cheats, or is it that I
Sure.
just stink?
Sure.
Or is it
You stink,
so?
filthy, so people will react to it.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it out here on the streets. I think that I'll hang outside and guard the outside and won't interfere too much. But we just need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Okay. So you push on.
Well, Pastor Timothy, I guess my skills are useful in this here group, are they not?
Oh, yes, you did very well then. It was a heroic effort. Mr. Ashen. Is it?
I meant no disrespect earlier. Just keep in mind there are more than one deity that tries to do well in the world.
Right, yes, well, that's all well and good. And I meant no disrespect either. I hope that you realise that, I've been looking out for these buggers for so long, it's hard for me to turn it off.
I can understand that. I look out for my own as well. Pastor Timothy, I got one question for you. Worst comes to worst, if I need to touch one of them to save them, do I have your permission to touch them when needed? You said consent is everything.
Right, I mean, I'm not the boss of them, but yes, you have my permission to touch them if needed.
You give last right, so if they're almost on their way, do I have your permission?
Don't be fucking weird about it, man. Let's just get on with it.
Come outside to the house of Zurifikin. If you remember, it's a two-story establishment and it's boarded up. And you remember Samson knocking on the door and saying, "Let us in."
Mm.
Well, I think, Pastor Timothy, since you and I might be recognisable to her, whereas Ashen behind us and Baleson now might be less than recognisable, we should, yes, knock upon the door and see if we can rouse her.
Mm. That seems like a good idea.
So you knock on the door. It takes a couple of moments, but Zurifikina opens the door. She says, "Come in, quickly, get off the streets." Is he with you? She says, pointing at Vane.
Yes.
Come in. The streets are not safe.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have to apologise for Belson. He's in a bit of a state.
Just stand when you come in, Belson. Just take your boots off, please. But hurry, come inside. It's not safe on the streets. And as you all come on, and I imagine Belson takes off his boots and just stands there, not dripping tar everywhere. She says, "It seems you have been busy. Elby Shadow Dome is fading. Is that true?"
We believe so. We disrupted the Dungeon of Tears and have liberated the people that were trapped in there. We think that they were somehow powering the Shadow Ziggurat, which seems to have an Angel of Despair at its base. By removing those poor souls that were in the Dungeon of Tears, we think we have disrupted the shield. The dome.
It's unwise to say that the Shadow Dome was powered by sadness.
You have not heard from Samsadar, because unfortunately we believe he teleported away when he was in dire trouble when we were trying to liberate the people in the dungeon.
I know Samsadar does have the ability to travel between the planes. I know it is quite taxing to him. I think perhaps after a long rest, if he so chooses, he could return. It's not something he can just do whenever.
Right. Do you believe, knowing him, that he would return?
Perhaps more importantly, if he does return, is he likely to visit you here? Now it seems that we have filled our part of the bargain of at least lowering the shield so that then we can assist him with his the entity that he needs to deal with south of Oathbreaker.
I think he'd be back morning. Not sure. Expecting you to make plans with him about where to head next after the Dungeon of Tears.
Well, presumably we'd be returning back to the material plane, but we do not know if he can help free the other trapped peoples.
It's a conversation between you and him if he doesn't do. If I was you,
Would we?
I'd return to the area of the fable. The song still plays, but it is fading. Rest up there. Tell you what, if Samsadar turns up here, I'll send him to you.
Now, everyone hopes for the best here, that we can bring these 28 souls, 29 souls back with us to Oathbreaker. But if we can't, is there some way that you could offer them solace or refuge? Or, I mean, what is to become of them if we cannot bring them back?
There is no solace here. It's a place of darkness and shadows. It was a harsh place to live. The Shadow Dome wasn't here. But worst when it was here, it's no safety. No refuge here.
Right. Well, that scuppers that idea then. Why is it that you stay here? What draws you to this place?
Let's just say my sister isn't the right word. Sister is the best way I can explain. Deserves the keener you know what shoes made back in prime material version of the world. Let's just say maybe my sister has an arrangement. It's out well for both of us. If I stay here, she stays.
All right. It's one of those. Well, we'll look her up when we do get back, and if we do, would you have a message for her?
I can communicate with her. It's no problem.
Oh, that's good. Family's important.
Once again, family isn't the quite the right word, but family is as good as word as
Well, gentlemen, I think we would do best to heed this wise woman's words and perhaps adjourn and await Samsadar's arrival in the morning.
I think so. Yes. And I'll see if I can have some form of wash. You don't have facilities here which I can get clean?
Once again, this is not a place of safety or solace. I do have some water. It is not clean, but
I gratefully accept and try to clean myself as best I can.
okay, you get like you hadn't showered for a week. That's the condition you get in, which is a vast improvement. So, make your way back. And it seems now the best course of action is to wait. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Shall we do some form of... Are we going to take the bodies back with us to the material plane? Is that the intent?
I think I was thinking that we should either bury them here or perhaps a funeral pyre. There's a pyre. 22 of them. Would be digging for days.
When tabletop, when we go to leave this place for good, maybe we just respectfully place the bodies in the room of junk and light the room of junk on fire.
Yeah, I like that idea. Or in a ruin outside, because like, have all the ghosts disappeared from this place?
Yep.
Malcolm.
Yep.
Have you seen any?
Nope. It's just all abandoned. Notice past
So I
Timothy
don't want
having
to
a
burn
one.
down the one place that has silence. Oh,
Mm.
what's the shoemaker going to do?
Yeah.
Didn't she say
Well,
that was fading as well, along with the dome, the music, or
Oh,
is
yeah.
it still?
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah. But both are going. The song and the dome are both kind of disappearing at the same time.
I personally would hate to destroy the place of Baleson's first ever command performance.
Given the success
so.
of the original performance, I think yes, it was the best.
I'm going to start dragging stuff out of the junk room, out this dock here to the east, building a pyre. Sort of light later on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Easy enough to do. You settle down as you get his funeral pyre ready. You can either light it tonight or take your long rest. Do it in the morning.
We'll light it when we leave. We'll do it in the morning, I think.
Sure. So take a long rest. Feel free to remove a Feel free to remove a level of exhaustion. So most of you are at 0 now, except for poor old Valen, who's at 3 now, I believe.
Yep, 3 now. Does the wind strength thing reset too?
Yeah. Any strength you lost from the wind is restored.
All of it, or just one?
No, all of it. Any strength you lost from the wind is restored.
Back to my 8 strength.
And you've accomplished something. Just during your long rest, the Shadow Dome is gone and you're free to leave. You hope it's the same on the Prime Material Plane, but things are good. You feel good about yourself. You feel like 7 levels of good about yourself. Feel free to go to level 7.
Do I lose another exhaustion with the level up?
Nope. Good try.
That was a good try. Gotta throw it out there.
My goodness. Oh wow, this is 8 o'clock for me. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be so quick.
Well, to be honest, I've been under leveling you a little bit, and I realised I should have been leveling you up. I think we did one last time we played, and now this one. So yep, another level.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a level of barbarian, but I need to have a look at the feats. So I'll come back and talk to you soon.
Sure.
Hit point roll. Number. So it's 3, and what's my constitution?
Hit point roll.
My wife is playing now, and she's playing a paladin, and she's level 6 at the moment. She hasn't rolled less than a 9 for her hit points.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, she is rolled the opposite of what you guys are rolling.
I rolled so well last time that it was.
I think mathematically, when you roll for your hit points, you mathematically get slightly higher than if you take the average.
Although I think I'm very subtly under the average. I think it's saying to me about 50, but I'm at 48. That's fine.
There we go.
That's what it is.
Are you rolling past Timothy, or are you just taking the average? Oh, Pastor Timothy is muted.
Yeah, sorry, I had a phone call. I'll roll.
Okay.
Where am I at? Rolling D6.
Ah, there we
Boom.
go.
Um,
Okay, does that do anything to spells? I don't think it does it? Oh no, an extra second level slot. Hooray!
Okay. With the Shadow Dome gone, the old mate reappears. It says, "Well, I have returned. My apologies for abandoning you like that, but one more hit and I would have gone down. I'll use my plane shift ability to get the hell out of here and take a breather. Now I have teleported back. Alright, now I see the Shadow Dome is gone. So you've collected, looks like about 50% dead bodies. I don't want to ask. But what's the plan from here? Needless to say, we need to visit my friend before I can get you back. Is that a problem?
just still leveling up, sorry.
I will point out that my friend is about a day's journey south of here.
Oh, I'd love another rest.
I was just having a look there. I don't think lesser restoration doesn't remove exhaustion, does it, as a condition? No, okay. No point trying to learn that then.
I'm going to be angry, I think. Orcish angry.
Okay.
Very.
If you have other business, I suggest we start traveling.
So when we return to the material plane, should we do so outside of the city limits when we return, since we're not the Queen's favourite?
We'll put it this way. We'll travel a day south in the Shadow Realm, deal with my problem, and then we will return to the equivalent spot on the prime material. So it will appear like 20 miles south of Odenbeer. I must point out the obvious. I had a deal with you. I see this person here seems to be of some ability. You will be included. And my deal was with you to return you five, including Hector, to the prime material plane. These poor souls, I made no such deal with.
Come on, have a heart. It'll strike a blow against this queen to prevent these guys from suffering further. Their sorrow was what was creating this whole mess in the first place.
Aye, and were they captured, they could be put to that use again.
I mean, I don't mean to point out the obvious, but I can tell by the clothes they are wearing. They are people of no importance. Farmers, commoners. I don't think the Queen would care either way what happened to these people.
And
She
you
cared
care
about
not.
them when they were fueling the shield. When they were fueling the shield, she cared very much.
Oh, now the
If
shield
they're
is
here,
Oh,
I
no.
know, but what's to stop it from happening again?
Well, I will report that the Shadow Dome is gone on the prime material plane as well, so we have accomplished what we set out to do.
How much would it cost? How much would it cost to get these people back? I will give you money.
Well, let's see. I can take... Let me count them up. It's 22... no, 28. 28. That would take me a good 4 days to get them back. Because I can only take 8 willing creatures at a time. And as you know, I can only do this once a day. So I need to... Let's say I took back 8 now. I have to wait a day. I come back. I take another 8. I wait another day. So it's at least a week's work of work. You say you have gold? Let's talk gold. It is 8 days worth of my time.
I will give you 50 gold a day.
As you know, I'm a member of the Golden Masks. As you know, I was doing this whole thing to open up trade routes, to get business running again. This is of vital importance to me and people allied with me that we get going as soon as possible. If I'm busy fluffing away between the planes, then my time is worth much more than 50 gold a day.
How much more?
I think 200 a day would be more the ballpark figure.
And you would swear to this, to safely return these people, not into the hands of the Queen, but to the land outside of the city?
I would give my word. I am, if nothing else, a man of my word. I would need to take them from this theatre, say, to a place of safety outside of Oldenbeer. Be to the north, go to the south, the decision will be theirs, and then I'll teleport them back. It'll be their choice whether they return to the city or what. But return them wherever they want to go. Within reason, of course.
I can give you 1,000 gold.
Forgive me if my math is wrong, but 200 times 6 is 1,200 gold. Make a persuasion check. And not at disadvantage, because you're not exhausted.
And I'm not stinky as well.
Not stinky.
So here we go.
May I offer the help action by saying, and of course, you would be thought of dearly in the prayers to the Redeemer and to this moon person, whoever they are, and you know, you would have a friend in us, Mr. Samsidar, which could come in handy.
At advantage.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Look, as your dearly departed friend Gravebound put it, I'm from the hells. There is no way to put this around. I am at heart a devilish heart. Prayers to the Redeemer, prayers from whatever Valen worships, it means naught to me. 1,200 gold pieces.
Well, I feel it's a worthy cause. Can I just incite his integrity that he would keep his word?
Sure.
But Dean?
Well, here's the thing you know about devils. They tend to stick to their words. If he was a demon, who knows what he would do. But you believe devils tend to keep their word, and he is indeed a devil.
Well, we found this tainted money in this forsaken place anyway. I doubt it would do me any good, so I can contribute. If
All right,
you're
well,
short,
I'll
so
hand-
200 to that.
I'll hand over that 1,000.
There it is.
Good.
All right.
Easy come, easy gone.
Yeah,
Well-
that's a lot of gold for. That's a lot of gold for Bailson to pass over.
Well, the point would be raised. What are you going to spend it on anyway?
Well, I'm spending it on the lives of these poor people.
Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Well, I suggest your less good soul that remain here. Whatever happens, I don't think they're going to be useful for dealing with my friend. Shall we?
Well, how
Yes.
bad is your friend?
As I explained to your companions, things could be resolved with words. If words do not suffice, then we take the violent option. See,
Well,
I
if
owe
it-
him something, and I cannot provide him with everything that he asked. That is the problem.
If it comes down to that, I mean, if you give me another day, I could be more handy in a fight.
What's going to take us a day to travel there is the point anyway. Some 20 miles to the south.
Did we do that?
I'm just saying, if we get to the end, if we could take a small little, snoozy before we get there, it'd be a lot more handy for you.
Tell you what, we'll travel throughout the day, find camp, rest up, and then we'll go early the next morning. How does that sound?
If I recollect correctly, roughly 20 miles to the south or along the way would be the stables and the material plane.
Let's have a look. Yeah. At the Royal Stud Farm is about an hour south.
And there
An
were those
hour.
windmills, weren't there?
So we're traveling for 10 hours, aren't we?
Yeah, it's about 1 hex per day of travel.
Oh my gosh, the ziggurat of the new moon is down there. I wonder if that ziggurat has anything to do with the other ziggurat.
If you remember, that was on the roof of the Tomb of the Constructor, which has been hidden from sight. So that's not on any maps you know, but it was in the Tomb of the Constructor. Okay, so just gonna get my marker. There we go. Oh, that's a very big marker. So you leave the town of Oathbreaker for the first time in a long time, even though it's a fuzzy city. You've left. You do indeed travel for a day south. Not quite getting to the Royal Stud Farm, but close enough. Well, as we discussed, it is now time to rest. I'm not sure what we can do now. There's no shelter here. We have tents. Does anybody have any magic?
Nothing really that does a sheltery thing.
Alright, well I guess we just set up tents then and try and survive the night. We do have tents. your possessions enough to set up camp. As you set up camp, it's not pleasant to sleep out here. So can everybody make me a Constitution saving throw? Yes, another one. You can have +3 for this, and
Oh.
I think Valen is still at disadvantage.
17. 17.
17. All right, and Pastor Timothy?
Yeah. 9 + 3, 12.
And Baleson was 9.
9.
9. Baleson.
Mhm.
Tough 9. Point of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And yeah, feel free to lose one. Valen.
Ashen Balin.
You see him kind of doing some stretches, some push-ups in the morning, moving a little sluggish, but he got a little more gusto to him.
Okay. And he takes you to where, and he's taking the chests. He's asked you to bring along the chests. He takes you, boom, outside. Okay, lucky yes, outside a cave. All right. Now, when I get there, I suggest you don't do anything violent. He is how do I describe him? He is a dragon. He is a cursed dragon. He is an angry dragon. If I'm going to present him these chests, it is not going to be, he won't like it. Do any of you have the gift of the gab, as it were? We talk our way out of this.
I've talked to a dragon before. It was pretty fun.
Are there any spells you can cast upon yourself that will help?
I could
nature of the
ask
curse.
for guidance from the Redeemer.
Okay. So guidance on yourself.
What's the nature of the curse on this creature, on this dragon?
Oh, put it this way, it is more insect than dragon.
And is that just an accursed thing, or has it actually been magically cursed?
Well, put it this way, the things that you're expecting from me. Look, and he opens one chest. Inside the chest you see a body of a wizard-looking person. And he opens the next chest. Inside there's a body of a fighter. And in the third chest he opens it and it is empty. These two creatures were responsible for turning this dragon into this more insect form. There was a third member of the party. He wanted me to hunt them down and make them pay for their deeds and to show them the proof. The third one I could not find. So he blames 3 individuals for his current state. Our arrangement was for me to seek revenge on his behalf. As you see, I failed to track down the third one. I don't know if he's dead, I don't know if he's missing, I don't know if he's incredibly good at hiding. But regardless, I spent a full year searching for this man and I could not find him. So I cannot
And
find
what
him
are you after? What are you looking to get from this dragon?
He has a bow of mine. The bow has sentimental value and is magically powerful. He wants it back.
Right. And if if the dragon isn't happy with the bargain of 2 out of 3, what are you willing to offer beyond these 2?
Oh, if he doesn't accept it, it will get violent.
Ah, right. We will choose violence. Well, hopefully it won't come to that.
No, I will not choose violence. He will choose violence. I hope we can talk our way out of this. But if we can't,
Right.
then he won't be happy and we'll be in great danger. As I explained, if we can't talk, then we have to kill. Or be killed.
The person that you were tracking, what can you tell us of the nature of that character?
Well, he was a paladin. He's a knight with some honor. And as I said, I used magical means, I used plain old detective work, and I hunted them for a year. The other 2 were fairly easy to find. This third one, though, has eluded me.
And there'd be no use asking for more time from this dragon.
Well, we'll put it this way. I've given up on finding him. There was a year time limit. I thought I could do it easily, and it is about a year. So I have to deal with this now, one way or the other.
Is there, Samsidar, Mr. Samsidar, is there the possibility that this dragon set you an impossible task, knowing that you could not complete it? If you found the first 2 with ease, and the third eluded you, I suspect that perhaps there was no third.
Well, perhaps. But he was very insistent that there was 3 to blame for his current melody. Perhaps.
Well, I think you've given us a lot to go on there. We may be able to represent ourselves fairly in front of this insect dragon.
Right. Well, there's no point delaying the inevitable. I suggest we head on in. Please, follow me.
Follow along. Staying in the aura.
Swings around into the cave entrance.
Are you coming talk?
Oh, yep, sorry, I was... I didn't click on myself. Yep. There we go. Now I can't see the whole screen.
In south or north or where?
I tell you what, I'll put you all into the cave entrance. All right, I'll put you right in the cave. So just everybody hold steady for a second. Just stay still, past Timothy. I got you. All right. So you walk inside and you see a bunch of shadowy elves kind of hovering around the outside of the cave. And they track you as you go inside. And of course, that is not the creature that dominates the room. Oh, what's going on? There. Actually, none of this will be a good way to do it. It's quite the way I like it. This is the creature that you see before you in the room, actually. Let's turn off the diamond and light it. that's the creature
Ooh.
that you see. And as he talks and he speaks very much like was it Beelzebub, the lord of the devil of the flies, like bugs constantly buzz around his mouth, and as he breathes, the flies continue to fly around. Actually, it should be bigger. There we go. He comes down from flying on the roof and lands down and says, Zamzaba, I see you have brought me these price chests. I count 1, 2, 3. Open them for me, Zamzada. Zamzada opens the first chest. Now you see, right here, mighty Bane Dexterous. This is the cleric that cursed you. She's hunted, she's dead. As you requested, she died a slow and painful death. This is the fighter who fought against you. As you can see, he also died a long and painful death. Bane Drex Tower says, excellent. Excellent. And the third? I can practically guarantee you that Paladin, who is most responsible for this, is almost certainly dead. I hunted him for a full year. I could not find him. And he opens the last chest and says, what is the meaning of this? I requested 3 tortured souls, and you have only brought me 2. It is time for your end, Samsadar.
No, Mr. Bandraturixis, please.
Who are you? You are not part of the deal.
No, we are not. We are here escorting Mr. Samsadar to help him as he's helped us. As he seems like he's been trying to help you. Would I be so pertinent as to ask you what it was exactly that you required from Mr. Samsadar?
3 creatures, 3 betrayers, 3 people who deserve to die a slow and horrible death for what they did to me. 2 have died slow and painful deaths. The third is missing. Maybe he died of natural causes. Maybe he's hiding. I can guarantee, though, he did not suffer.
And what did they do to you to make you so...
Look at me. I was a magnificent green dragon. I ruled these lands, and with this curse I am somehow lesser than. I am more bug than dragon. If you know anything about dragons, you know what a pitiful thing this is to happen to a dragon. Whereas the powerful creatures on this planet and any others, we rule with fear. We rule because we are dragons, because we are pure dragons. Not this abomination that you see before you.
What I see before me is something unique, something the world has never seen before. I have dealt with dragons, green dragons before, and mighty and awesome as they are, I've never seen something in the world like you, Mr. Bender Texas. And that is something to be celebrated, I think, not regretted.
You do not understand dragons. Anything less than is by definition worse than a dragon. I am less than. I have been brought to my knees. I rule this place with fear because I was strong. I have been made weak by these people because I am less than what I was before.
I believe you do not look weak to me.
Oh, I did
look-
not say weak. I said less than. I am still strong enough to destroy you with but a thought.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But perhaps with that strength might come wisdom and mercy. I mean, there's nothing that speaks of strength more than a strong creature's dealings with lesser creatures. You say you deal with from fear.
I want you to make me a persuasion roll. This is not to convince him to accept the deal, but this is to convince him that has become less than he was before is not a bad thing, which is what you're trying to convince him, that this is a good thing. So,
Yeah.
Persuasion check just for that, not to convince him to take the lesser deal. And you can guide yourself on this if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to.
You raise interesting points. I am still fearful, even though I am lit. The creatures still tremble before me, as I have some tricks up my sleeve. And just for slow show, he takes a deep breath and breathes into the air this huge swarm of insects that turn into clumps of insects as they roll around. Effectively, as swarms of insects. And the swarm of insects buzz around for a while and eventually leave the cave. As you see, I am powerful still.
You are powerful, sir. And that power and strength comes from you. Not from what you are, but from who you are. You are Bendraituxis, unique, the only one of your kind. And that is something I would cherish.
You raise some interesting points. But the fact remains is the paladin is here. I grow impatient.
Right, and that impatience would I imagine it needles you like an urge, a want, a desire. I imagine it's hard to forget about this vengeance. Perhaps this vengeance, though, you have these two bodies of two of the three who wronged you. That is perhaps the meal, the dinner, and the third body, once served, may be the dessert.
Once served? Since
Well, I mean,
by his own by his own admission, cannot find him. He has failed in the task it guaranteed me he would do, as talk screams out, remove Gur's scroll.
Just on that point, my limited knowledge of that, I think is it a cleric spell?
It is a clear spell, yeah.
Yeah. So, would you know, because we do have a scroll of that, would that aid in this situation at all?
Possibly. Let me get to it. I'll say, well, by a mean dessert is actually, when you're enjoying a meal, it's a wonderful meal, but just the knowledge that some dessert is coming along later on enhances that meal. And what I'm saying is that the desire, this hunt for revenge that burns inside you, it motivates you and keeps you going, and that motivation has spurred you on to such great things as becoming the master of fear in this place and ruling all of these minions, and those things might be, that motivation might be hard to find if you had all three of your victims. So what I would offer is that we would certainly keep an eye out for this paladin, even look for him, if you would complete your deal with Samsadar. And also, maybe just to sweeten the deal, we have this scroll. It may help. I don't know the nature of the curse on you. It may help some to alleviate some of the effects of it, but we'd have to try it out to be sure. What say you, Master Bender Terexus?
You mentioned motivation. Motivation I do not lack. Vengeance, that is what I lack. Perhaps we try this scroll. Samsada, who are these other people you brought with you? Of course, this is Baleson. Baleson. What do you have to say for yourself? You obviously have some sort of vested interest here, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
All I've got to say is that, I'm just some hired muscle here to accompany these fine talkers here. I have a tendency to put my foot in my mouth, and therefore I must plead the fifth and render no comment. Although I do totally support everything that Pastor Timothy, and I hope, beyond hope, that this curse removal scroll works in your favor. So I want nothing but the best for you, fine dragon.
You're a fighter and not a talker. Samsada brought hired muscle along with them. Did you think?
Oh no, I'm an acclaimed actor. I did a fabulous performance as well, and I've been good at doing little performances. So I'm a bit of a performer too. Yes.
Well, convince me why I should accept this lesser deal than you're a talker. Let us hear it.
No. That's what I've said. I've said that I'm not a talker.
Then you have no role in this negotiations. Please leave.
Sure. You don't. It would be a great honor to witness it. But yes, no, I will leave. I will leave right now if that is what you wish. I only seek to serve your will, I guess.
Yeah. And what about this one? Wants to worship Valen. Why are you here? It's Dagon Valen.
How is his presence in the room, Malcolm?
How is the dragon's presence?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the dragon's presence in the room, yep.
Oh, well, put it this way, I forgot about it, but technically, we won't worry about it now, but technically you should all be making saving throws to avoid being scared of this thing. It is a terrifying entity.
Okay, so, just Sam Zadar, he dragged me along, he told me to come, I don't know, I'm sorry.
You stuttering idiot. He told you you're weak, you're cowardly, Perhaps it is best to leave as well.
He made me drag the chests.
The chests are here. You're a baggage handler. Baggage handlers have no place in my presence.
I'll just go to the corner. I'm sorry. He's gonna shiver in the corner. He's too scared to leave.
And what about this one? Torque? Why are you here?
I am honor bound to this fiend, indicating Samsadar, and while you have a deal with him, I too have a deal with him, and I'm here to see that deal through.
All right, I can respect
And
that.
I will proffer the scroll that I was carrying as a sign of good faith.
Can you cast it, or is it only Pastor Timothy?
Oh, that was why I was asking whether it was a clerical spell that a paladin could.
I pre-looked it up for the curse. It's paladins can do it as well.
Yep, I think that's why originally I ended up carrying it.
Mm.
So I should be able to pass it.
Okay. All right. Let's try this. Pastor Timothy, I believe your name was. Approach the great Bane Refractor is there. Let's call me Bane. Please approach Pastor Timothy.
Yes, your great decaying majesty.
So, are you going to perform the remove curse? Pastor
I
Timothy?
might do a supporting backing roll in terms of guidance on him.
I believe that my friend Torque here might be much better suited to this. He hates curses. He has a real emotional affinity for removing curses.
Oh, just talk.
Right. Okay, where have I got it in my equipment? Where did I put it? Yep. I approach, eyes down, respectfully.
Who is so Torque? You're going to use the remove curse scroll on the dragon?
I'm going to see. Yes, I'm going to attempt to cast the. Yep. Yes.
Okay. So the remove curse will have. We'll see whether it has an effect or not. Threatening to move Torque, I can move you. You're right up next to Pastor Timothy, who is definitely in your aura. Zadar takes a step back. And Balson, you're all the way back there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the important role. Pastor Timothy, make a persuasion roll at advantage and add guidance onto it. At advantage and at a d4 at the end.
Let's roll.
Ooh.
Roll.
And d4.
And 4. 21.
Blackjack.
What's that?
Blackjack. 21. Blackjack.
Oh, blackjack. Yeah, well, yeah. The remove curse scroll is not really affected. It seems whatever they done to it, he called it a curse, but it wasn't a curse. So the remove curse does absolutely nothing. The DC for convincing Bane Dratarchus that this deal is good enough, that the paladin that was missing is somehow gone. He's just dead, and that's all fine. And the DC for that was 20.
Ooh.
You're up to 21. So thank goodness for guidance. And thank goodness for those good rolls. +6 is good, but there's no guarantee you're going to roll those sort of numbers. All right. I think our business here is concluded. Samsada, here is your bow, as promised. Now get out of my sight. Samsada doesn't take a second invitation. Takes off. All right.
Does anybody try to grab Valen / Ashen?
All right. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, he's in the corner, isn't he?
He's in the corner, just scared to death. If y'all leave, he's just there.
Come on now, Mr. Asher. Mr. Ashen.
Who's Ashen? Okay.
Right. I knew it was too soon for you to leave safety.
Let's just pretend you end up fighting Bane Deck. This roll should be public. Look at that bite attack. Oh, natural one. Come on. But look, he does. Oh, it's just a terrible rolls. He does 3 attacks, 2 with his claws. Let's see what damage he does. And he has legendary actions. And his death bug breath does 11d8 damage.
11d8. Oh my.
And a dex 14 to save. And if anybody had died, he would have used this ability to eat you.
Oh.
And he's got a bunch of spells as well. Yeah, I'll just copy the spells.
Regain spell slots? Wow.
It would have eaten my spell slots.
It would have been difficult. And of course he's got his dark elven lackeys as well. So I don't think you all would have survived. At least one of you, I think, would have died.
No.
But that is
We did have one of us tends to die a lot lately.
We have 22 NPCs to take over, surely. Send in the cannon fodder.
And you find yourself, yes, back on the plains, as it were, of Iglerion. Oh, that was some good talking, Pastor Timothy. You might have saved all of our lives. Well done.
But to be honest, I don't even remember what I was saying. I was definitely giving it a good nudge.
Well, as promised, my dealings here are done. Shadow Dome has gone. We have both benefited from that. I think perhaps it is time to go home. What do you think?
Home.
Home would be nice.
And I'm a man of my word. With the 1,200 gold pieces, I will faithfully return these people. I will ask them in groups. If anybody wants to go north, then come now. If anybody wants to go south, go now. If anybody wants to go to Oathbreaker, I will arrange them such. I'm a man of my word. I will perform this duty. But for now, my destination is Oathbreaker. And he casts a spell. Boomf. And you're all teleported back to the prime material plane. Which is good news. There's still the problem of the cursed land. As the midnight curse, the rains continue to fall on you. You've gotten out of Oathbreaker, which is really... And you've got the crown, of course, in the box of magic nullification. And you remember the words of Lord Signmonder. He urged you to take it to the Arcane Tower and get Master Eden to take a look at it. Sam Sabah says, alright, my business is back in Oathbreaker. Perhaps our path will meet again, but for now it is farewell.
Thank you, Samzada.
He nods and he heads back to Oathbreaker. And you have a choice before you about how to get to the Arcane Tower. If indeed you want to go to the Arcane Tower, there's a continent to explore.
Well, I definitely want to go to the Arcane Tower myself, just because of how to somehow take the next step.
Aye. When we think of the crowd and who we've lost Wiz, we've lost Mr. Voss. All for this, we've got to see it through.
Yes. Now, can we cross through the swamps, or should we walk around?
Where are we? This isn't... What is this? This isn't the plane I remember. What's going on?
You seem to be in some form of trouble. Can I help you at all, Ashen?
Who's that?
I introduced myself.
I believe this is Valen, Mr. Baleson. I think we have a situation.
I see. Can I just say...
I go over and touch Valen, grab Valen's hand and look him in the eye and say, are you all in there?
What do you mean? What's going on? Where am I? There was that bad place with the tears and the torture. Where am I now?
It has been 2 days since we last talked to you, I believe, Balin. You had a change of personality, and suddenly you were calling yourself Ashen, and you were brave, and you were forthright, and something about getting into the aura of that dragon has transformed you into something else. Are you aware that you have this split personality, this shift that overtakes you whenever you encounter an area with a certain malaise?
What are you talking about? Just in the prison and the King's Games before that.
I thought you maybe.
And then you guys see the demeanor completely changed. Does anybody speak Elvish?
I don't think so.
Yep.
I don't think so either. I'm just checking.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
No.
Yep.
Pastor Timothy?
Yep.
So you see that other very aggressive personality that pushed away the armor comes out in Elvish. Why are you pushing? Don't push on my vessel. Don't fracture his mind more than it is. We come out when needed. Leave it at that. And instantly he reverts to the little... I don't know.
Right. Mr. Baleson, you were looking at this as some sort of medical dilemma, but I think we may have a case of possession.
Mhm. Well, can I just say,
whoever our new companion is, certainly he has shown some value, and whatever demons he fights, at least he is allied with us and is being true to himself. So I can respect
Yes.
that. I
Yes,
judge
I
him
can
not
too.
for that.
stick with us, Valen. We've got your back.
Okay.
But just
Thank you.
know going to be dangerous, but also know that we won't leave you.
Thank you. I can kind of fight, but I don't like to hurt people. I just like them to leave me alone.
You won't have to fight anyone if you don't want to.
Thank you.
So, to answer your original question, you find yourself to the south of Oathbreaker, and if you look around and notice the weather is not as you remember it, some form of perhaps a curse has lain upon the land since the crowning of Queen Athena. Since she's taken the crown, the kingdom has suffered mightily with these weird storms and unusual features. When we went to investigate in the palace, we discovered that there was more than one queen. In fact, it seemed that there were 3 identical queens, 2 of whom we dispatched, and one of whom, when we tried to escape the city, attacked us and nearly wiped this brave band completely out. And that is all that I can tell you. Other than that, if we can travel far to the west to the Arcane Tower, we might have some chance potentially of discovering the source of the evil and perhaps counteract the storms and evil that has befallen the land.
So you gave Valen a whole download real quick?
I was doing that recap there since you disappeared prior to the storms and the falling of the dome. That would have filled you in, I would have thought.
Oh.
So the king is dead.
As soon as you start doing that,
Yep.
you'll see he switches. Yeah, so we're back on the plane. I'm not sure what happened with that dragon, but yeah, I know shit's going on here. So what's the deal? Where are we going?
Well, I believe we're going to go to the Arcane Tower, but should we swing past the Royal Stud Farm and see if we can pick up some horses?
Don't get me wrong, y'all. I got filled in beforehand, but didn't that kind of get a little iffy when Simonder sent y'all out there to get Miss Daisy? Ivory, why did I think Daisy?
Riding Miss Daisy?
Riding Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Daisy.
And you might remember that there had also been a significant fire at the stud. We had rescued 2 of the horses, I think.
Yeah.
One ran away, then we took
Yep.
us over.
Yep. So would we know whether it's likely that there would indeed be steeds, perhaps at the stud farm, given the damage that we knew before?
Well, when you left it, the whole place was ablaze. You did rescue Miss Ivory, and the other one, the black one, is. Those were the only 2 horses that you knew of that were there at the time.
All right.
Yeah, so I think perhaps that's not all that good. I mean, the real question would be from where we are now, do we have to get onto the north bank of the River Ninok and travel across the Azure Bridge? Or do we travel south around the swamps? Or do we attempt to traverse the swamps?
Well, I don't know about you, but you got that old asshole that was gonna exploit people for gold on the bridge. So, if you got coin to spare, let's go to the bridge. But if not, what's a few beasts to us?
Torque. I think it only makes sense for Torque to make this roll, but Torque, can you make me a history check, please? Okay, thank you. Hey, Riley! Welcome.
Hello.
Here for a good
Hello.
20 minutes. Nice to have you back. You were at a climbing competition? Was that this week?
Yep.
How'd it go?
Finished 19th nationally.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah. Well done.
It was so nerve-wracking because, so I only made it to the semis, but the qualifier was so tough. My teammate who was right behind me lost out. I was just above the cutoff.
Ah, so you were made the cutoff, but your mate didn't.
Yeah, I didn't make it into finals.
Ah, still very good. 19.
Yeah.
Nationwide,
Yeah,
anything
still
is-
good.
is
Yeah,
great.
national. Yeah.
Fantastic. Good stuff.
How many people did you have to throw off?
Yeah. With your tentacle, how many people did you rip off the edge?
Only a few. Only a few.
Technically,
so
we got
it's big-
first nationally with his tentacle arms. He would have dominated.
So while you've been away or recovering, we have leveled up to level 7, so that's something you can look at. So you'll need to roll a hit die to do that.
Or take the average force.
And we're back in the prime material plane. The dome is lifted.
Not the Thunderdome.
And you have a new broken friend.
Yeah.
What
Mr.
about
Valen / Mr. Ashen.
whatever the third alt is, at least. A strange character. He seems quite temperamental at times, quite changeable.
Mm.
Not unusual. So anyway, while you're away, we are just discussing how to get to the arcane tower.
Oh, by the way, I like doing this. This is the bow that Sam Sadar got.
Oh.
Oh.
That looks horrendously impractical.
Dark vision, magical darkness. You can cast darkness.
Going for nighttime shootings.
Pretty good. Alright, yes, but the road before you. Would you like to go? See that? Swamp, around the swamp, north, south.
I like that bow.
Gravebound would have loved that bow.
Yes, he would have. Grapevine would have loved that bow.
Yeah,
There's
sadly,
last week there was.
Yep.
Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, so sadly my knowledge of history does not remember, since it was such a long time ago, about which route would be best for this. I
Oh
cannot
no,
remember whether
no,
the
this history was to learn more about this area here, ruins of the Summer Palace. All you know is it's ruined. Summer Palace, now it's ruined.
I just know that we probably shouldn't go through the swamps. So should we go to the south? I don't want to be on that main road up north. I'm sure there'll be more guards around there, but we might encounter beasties going down around the south, below the olden swamps.
would that not also mean that we would need to travel past whatever the South Keep is?
The South Keep
What
is
is
common
the South
knowledge. It's a defensive fortress for protecting raiders from the south. It's like a fort to keep bad people out.
Yeah, I think that staying as
But
far
do we
away from
constitute
Onad Bear
bad
would be
people?
better.
Yeah, do we constitute bad people in this circumstance?
Does the South Keep help protect the plains here?
Yep. It's a defensive structure.
Yeah, and it's really only, if you go by hexes, it's only one more hex to go south if we skirt the swamp.
Yeah.
A rest per hex makes me happy.
All right. Oh, shall we do that?
Alright,
Alright, so skirting detail this terrible mass is kinda oops, that's not cool. Going round like this, maybe going to the monastery of the Spirited Leaf. Oh, basically like that.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now mechanically, according to rules as written for this campaign, you guys should be making Constitution saving throws every day to avoid the effects of the rain. Now, I've run this with other people. I found it was just over tedious and impractical. So we're not going to do that. But
Yay.
I mention it just to point out what a devastating rain is. It's not just heavy rain. It is rain that saps the strength. And traveling the way you guys are doing, basically going through ankle-deep mud this whole way. So I just mention that to emphasize this rain is demoralizing. It exhausts people. But we're not going to do that every day because I just found it tedious. But just to point out, it's not... Worst rain is the reign of the Queen. Okay, so you head south, trekking through the mud, protecting yourself from this rain as best you can. And you do
Heavy
indeed,
shield.
come to the Royal Stud Farm. It's indeed a burnt-out ruin. It is there. You could possibly take some shelter in there if you wanted to. There are some groups that are providing some type of protection from it, but there is no. Needless to say, there's no horses here. But you could spend the night here if you wish.
Yeah, sure. And also, Mr. Valen, Mr. Ashen, sorry. You seem to not have much in the way of equipment and stuff like that, so if there's anything you can pillage around here, we'll have a look around. Rope, etc.
Oh, well, I appreciate your concern there, but if you want to have a little hand-hand sparring match, I can show you what I can really do.
Have a little what? Sorry? A
Little hand-hand sparring match, if you're a little concerned about me, which I appreciate, but I've been a merc for a minute, so I can handle my own.
Oh, no. I mean, there's no need to prove anything to me, Mr. Ashen. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, chilling out.
Well, here. So let's make sure I got this set up right. Here are the remains of the Royal Stud Farm. As you can see, it is. Oh, wait. I turn that off. Just a second. Huh? What? Can you guys see the whole map? Oh. Yeah, sorry, I thought you couldn't. Okay, so do you come across the Royal Stud Farm, and as you see, there are it's a burnt out mess, but there are certain places you can take shelter from the rain. So if you'd like to pick your spots where you'd like to spend the night, no particular reason, feel free to do so.
Shall we go to the big house and all sleep together? Or shall we go in here with the hay bale?
I'm thinking the hay bale.
Yeah, let's go in here with the hay bale.
Because main house, people may think to look there first if anybody comes up. And there's more hay bales like unburned here and here.
And well, it's a bit got that farm smell about it. It does provide cover from the rain, and any time you can get out of the rain is a good day. So you all move over in there, guys. And I assume you're keeping watches?
Yes, please.
Okay, what I'm going to do is let's arrange you left to right. Go roll a d6, choose 4. Baleful. As the rest of your companions are sleeping, you notice a figure trying to stealthily see what is going on with you guys. Make a perception check, Bouse, and I'll see what more description I can give you about him.
Oh yeah, that's totally my bag. Here we go, perception. And am I still exhausted? So it should be at disadvantage, right?
Still exhausted from...
me not sleeping very well last night.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay.
It doesn't matter. 12.
You see the person trying to sneak up on you, and well, not sneak up on you, trying to see what you're all about, like just observing. Were they 12? You know it's a humanoid, but that's about it.
I draw my weapon and put it across my knee, and then just hear myself ready that if he attacks, if he attacks in a threatening manner, enters in a threatening manner, I'll try and attack him.
Okay.
So if he rushes at one of those, I'll try and intercept.
Do I hear Baleson doing any of this? Because I only have the trance, so I'm not really asleep.
No, because he hasn't really done anything. So no.
Okay.
The figure enters into the barn, and he's sneaking up. He's not doing a very good job of it, to be honest. And he approaches you, and then all of a sudden he locks eyes with you, and he says, "Well, what are you doing here? This is a dangerous place. Sil Robin warns you, this is not a place to rest."
Oh, well, you see, this was our only option. We found ourselves out in the open, and the rain was very, shall we say, overwhelming. And so we decided that we'd try and rest here, try our luck. I noticed that you haven't.
Sil Robin advises you against this. A nightmare creature haunts these ruins, and Sil Robin has an honor bound to help the people. Sil Robin hunts alone.
So, where would you suggest we go then? Where would our best course of action be?
Oh, while it is true there is no safe place in these lands, Sil Robin will do his best to protect you from the nightmare that stalks these lands. Rest up. Sil Robin will watch over you.
Well, thank you. I will continue to keep watch as well. Just as we have just met, fine stranger, but I welcome your protection. Please note, if you stay there, there may be a bonus or two.
Sir Robin does not understand, but Sir Robin will watch. Sir Robin will wait through the night, as Sir Robin has done many days before this. Sir Robin will destroy the nightmare creature that stalks these lands. Rest now, my Orcus friend. Sir Robin will take charge.
Ailson will just sit. He won't close his eyes. He'll just sit and wait. I am resting well enough.
Make me an insight check, Bailson.
Always Belson doing all these charisma and insight.
Can I
Am I
join him? Because I'm
exhausted?
just trancing.
Sure.
there
Also,
you
this
go.
conversation brings you out of your trance. So, yeah, okay. You'll be at disadvantage as well, of course. A 26 and a...
Oh, yep, and a yes. Oh,
8.
So,
Well, even... Well, I don't know what to do with a 0. There's something else about Sir Robin, but he doesn't mention it. But we'll go back to Valen. Roll me a d6, please.
yeah.
The night, apart from the Sir Robin incident, that goes uneventfully. So feel free to take a long rest, remove those points of exhaustion. Valen, you're feeling a lot better. Balson, you're feeling fully refreshed.
yay!
Sir Robin says, the nightmare creature did not come. Sir Robin will wait until it returns.
I thank you for your assistance.
Trust me. Sir Robin will keep these lands safe. Sir Robin will destroy this nightmare creature. Sir Robin, it is his destiny to protect these lands.
Thank you. Talk, Pastor Timothy, this is Sir Robin. We came in the night to want to protect us from some form of nightmare creature.
That's lovely.
I tossed Sir Robin a gold coin for its troubles.
Sir Robin, thank you for your kind gesture. You understand Sir Robin does not do this for gold. Sir Robin does this for honor.
I understand completely.
Aye, but Sir Robin still must eat. If Sir Robin is
Hey,
Sir Robin is hungry. It is not incorrect.
And how did Sir Robin get to this mission, this calling?
Sir Robin saw a need. Sir Robin saw the nightmare terrorize this lands. Sir Robin was raised correctly by his mother. Sir Robin must protect these lands. I am bound by nothing but my honor.
What do you reckon, guys? Shall we help this fella? Seems like he's on a hiding for nothing.
well, then you forget I got elf ears. I heard minute conversations while I was trancing. Seems alright.
He seems like on the up and up. I trust him completely.
Right. Well, Mr. Still Robin, while your lone quest is honourable, we would care to offer our services to help you. If this nightmare creature is as bad as you say, no. Well, 6 heads is better than
Still Robin is honor bound to kill this. Still Robin will do it by himself if necessary. Your math adds up, and with the 7 of you and myself, that is better odds.
right. Yes, I 7. Yeah, yes, I can count right.
Still Robin will tell you that this creature only comes during the night. Still Robin will sleep now. I suggest you do the same. And we wait, and perhaps the nightmare will come tomorrow evening. Still Robin appreciates your help. And he finds a corner and just falls asleep, even though you're mid-conversation. He just goes in the corner and falls asleep.
Right. Well, I'm not really sleepy right now. We're just woken up.
Rude.
Still feel that we should.
So shall we do a little bit more investigating and then get a quick bit of shut-eye?
Yeah. Shall we look for any sign of the nightmare creature, any prints or anything like that in any of these houses?
Sure, make an investigation check.
That is a 15.
15.
I got a 15 too.
Twinsies.
So what do we got? Oh, that's a good. What am I looking at the wrong screen? 17, pork, 15, 15. Okay. You don't find anything of note amongst the ruins of the Royal Stud Farm. There's nothing to find that is all ruined or burnt. What you do find, though, is some hoof prints going around this place. The hoof prints, with a 17, you realize are a few days old, and they're lucky they just hit a patch of dirt that wasn't as affected by the rain. But there are horse prints around here. What are these?
Can we tell whether one horse or a bunch of riders?
Or your investigations are pretty good, so I'll say one. A horse.
Okay. A horse.
And as you ponder these questions, is Still Robin, does he have all his facilities there? What is this nightmare? What do these hoof prints mean? Does it all mean anything? Is it helping save the kingdom? We shall find out next week, guys.
Yay!
Oh, this t-shirt my wife got me.
Oh, man.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, I like it.
All right, I gotta crash
My,
guys. Yeah.
That makes meeting people a bit awkward. Like go right into rolling initiative whenever you meet someone.
Roll initiative. Take this d20. Off you go.